Yes, you're my audience for this fine evening. You're in for a roller coaster ride. A roller coaster. Yes, I killed my brother on one when I was just 6 years old. Coincidentally, the same age Michael Myers was when he killed his sister, but I did it in a much more elegant way, not just in a simple stabbing motion. Now, you're probably wondering why you're here, why my hands are blood-stained red, and just why you're here. But trust me, in due time I'll tell you. Yes. Now, where do I begin? I'll tell you a quick fact. Do you remember Empire Strikes Back? You know, the film where Darth Vader tells Luke the profound thing that changed the cinema industry. If not, what the fuck have you been doing with your life? Because everybody has seen that film. Anyway, in the first act, Luke gets hung from a womper cave, and he decides to escape and injures the poor womper by cutting off his arm. Now, me seeing that film, I instantly felt sorry for the womper, and the hero had to succeed in his efforts. But I wanted to change that, so I did. My cousin, you see, he was too big for his boots. He was a bit of an arse, and decided to tell everyone my big secret. Yes, I'm bisexual, get over it. I made a mental note that I'd get her back for it. So I did. Was it too extreme? No, it wasn't. You can shout and scream at me all you want, but my mind changed. She probably got back up anyway. So I'll tell you what I did. It's quite interesting, actually. I knocked her out, and I hung her up from my shed. And then, much like in Evil Dead, I got a chainsaw, like Ash Williams, got it, and stuck it straight in her chest. And she died. Or so they say. I mean, I don't believe she did. She was a cunt. She probably got up straight after. But it was terrific. The blood, it was amazing. The amount there was. It was magnificent. You should have been there. I wish I could have recorded it, but I didn't. And I'm good that I didn't. I know that this may seem strange and that it's not because my life is horrible and I'd say that my life is not a nightmare, but I feel like I'm living in a movie, and I know I am. I know. But I go to escape because I know that the movies made me do it, and I can't stay in reality. But to get a taste of that reality of what you see on the big screen, it would be great, and I've achieved that. I've made sure I have. Yes, video games give you that, but that's for bone-eyed or delinquents, not me. I told you about my youngest brother, didn't I? At least I think I did. Well, he was my first kill at 6 years old. I didn't take much inspiration then, not like I do. Although, I haven't seen my youngest brother for a while. Kind of concerning, I know. He's probably God knows where. I left that for about a year, so all the drama would die down, so they wouldn't suspect me. And then another came along. My best friend Jeremy, great guy. Again, too big for his boots. I had to debate what films to take inspiration from, so I decided to take a couple. I went with booby traps, much like you see in Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, the one where the guy comes out the wall, it's like, ugh! And the one where he gets chased by a boulder. Now, I also took inspiration from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's a great film, don't diss the film title. They have exploding custard pies, so I thought, why not do the same? And then the piece de la resistance. The flower that the Joker uses in Batman 1989 dream, I tell you. It was amazing. Again, you should have been there. Unless you were watching me. You probably were. Now, the only thing that didn't work as great was the flower. I mean, it would have been great, but there was no point in wasting it. I thought I'd save it for another time. It's like what they say. Now, there was no point in using it because his face was disfigured. There was no resemblance of Jeremy. He just looked like his face had been split open, much like the Demogorgon. Now, after that, I cleaned it up, and trust me, it was like cleaning up the set of a horror film. Just gallons of blood, just again and again and again. So, I presumed that he just got up and walked away. I mean, of course. I mean, again, I haven't seen him for ages. He probably left school, didn't want to be friends with me ever again. I mean, I don't understand why. I was just playing a harmless prank, a joke. But he clearly didn't think that. Now to get the question of you, why you're here. Why you probably can't move and you feel a little bit numb and a tiny bit of pain. Two answers. I chloroformed you and knocked you out of the here, so I can have my final act, my final speech per se, my monologue of God knows what. But just to get my point across of why you're here and my reasoning towards that, so that maybe the audience feels a little bit of sympathy. You must understand. Now, I will tell you why I did it. I'll get to that, but first I want to tell you what's going on inside your body right now. So, it's snakes. I hate snakes. Indiana Jones reference for you there. But I thought, why not take one of my greatest fears and then push it on someone else? Much like you did me anyway. That you see, I mean, you wouldn't know because you've only just woken up. Look at your hands. Can you feel your face? No. Good. Then it means it worked. It will hurt less, but as you go on, it will become more agonizing. You won't feel. You will start to feel more, which like I did. Right now, there's about 500 milligrams of snake venom coursing through your veins. That's about the average dosage that will kill you in slow time. I know it's less dramatic, and it's not as good as what I've previously done. Maybe I'll use a flower that I could melt your face with afterwards, so that nobody will recognise you. But who will remember you? In hindsight, who will? So yes, like I was saying, it may sound more boring, but for you, it's simple and painful as it progresses. I know you can't speak, and I want some hocus pocus on your mouth, so it's no use crying for help. It'll just make the pain worse. You have no idea how much I'm geeking out right now. It's going perfectly, so smoothly. However, there is, of course, the involvement of the police and the damn social services, a problem that I always face, but always weave myself around. I pull the depression card and it all goes away. I had to make the excuse that you were a Halloween costume. Sorry. You were my unconscious patient. Unconscious, I said in quotation marks, and I was your doctor at hand with a bloodstained shirt who was performing surgery. Of course, no. Now, you must be wondering how it's going to end, why I've waited this long to do it all over again. Because last time you got away, I was this close, and you went crying to Mummy and Daddy. Where are they now? Unless they're ghostly apparitions around you. But they're not here, are they? But you do deserve it after what you did to me. You must know that, again, I'm not insane, but any moral human must be able to see that what you did was wrong. That what you did wasn't right. And now you're here, helpless, And please stop squirming, it's mildly irritating to me. But you're here again. We're here again, discussing it. But your mouth's sewn shut so you can't speak. And it helps me to just get everything off my chest. Psychology, as they say, is it helps. I always found just killing people and just moving on just worked the best. But after everything you did to me, I think it was deserving you died. I was a laughing stock at the school after everything that you told everyone. And you thought it was okay and that I was okay. Wrong, I wasn't. You made me lose my best friend in anger when I thought he was trying to be too big for his boots, when I now realised he was just giving me advice. But of course he came back to life and moved away, so don't do that or I'll be pissed. So for your own sake, just sit still. But it's nearly time. No Cinderella, it's not midnight, it's 11 and it's witching hour. It's called Subverting the Works, as it's called. I learned in media. You always took the piss out of me for taking it. Anyway, we do come to the final act. Yes. Quite amazing that we've come this far, don't you think? Now, you see this string? It may look like shit and it may not do anything, but with snake venom coursing through your veins, I wanted to get at least a bit of a muffle out of you. So, I'm going to wrap you up like a little Christmas decoration while I choke the living soul out of you. Seems fair? Yeah, I think so. Then to make sure you're fucking dead, I'll slice your guts and sew your lips up again, so you can never hurt anyone again. See, I'm doing a good deed, really. But go off to sleep. My sleeping now, Maleficent, because you're not beautiful. You won't feel a thing soon. Your life will be at an end, and your parents, I'll tell them that you're dead. I mean, maybe the police might get here first, but I've got a secret back exit that they're not getting in. So, I think you'll be fine. You'll live a long and prosperous life in hell, I hope, but you'll probably go to heaven. But, like I said, your parents will know. I'll tell them what you did to me, but then I'll tell them that you also told me you wanted to kill yourself. That you'd found snake venom, or not found it, you'd requested for it off the black market or whatever, some dodgy website, as many kids go on nowadays, and